Hey, what is going on, my lovely Pisces? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to save the chubby unicorns. People always ask me like where I get these shirts, and to be honest with you, I don't even know. I just go out and I see a cool shirt, and if it makes me laugh or makes me think or I just like it, kind of addicted. T-shirts and hats. And someone asked me before if my shoes match as well. Unfortunately, I don't have a shoe thing. I have a few pairs, but that's not me. I stick to the hats and T-shirts. With all that unasked for information, let's get it. Universe, what is going on for Pisces? What message do we have for Pisces? Let's get into this, Pisces. The first thing that I see, Pisces, I feel like, bear with me. Bear with me. That's all I can say. Don't just hear the first line and be out on me, because you're going to miss out. First thing I see is I feel like there's some energy that, now this may be someone you just ended a relationship with, or someone that's still, a past relationship that it's still kind of in your life. Or for some of you, it may be someone that you're just ending it now. First and foremost, I feel this really chaotic energy. I feel like there's someone that was around you that they weren't being honest with you. I feel like this person, it's almost like they were trying to trick you. And I feel like you finally saw them for who they were. I mean, we have the Tower and we have the Seven of Swords, all kinds of secret energy with this person. I mean, I feel like you finally saw them for who they were. I feel like you didn't want to see it, but now that you saw it, we can't unsee it. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you're with someone and you hope and you pray that what you feel, and Pisces, I love you. Trust your intuition. I feel like your intuition was telling you something. I feel like you were ignoring it, but I feel like you're finally listening to it now, and you're finally seeing this person for who they are. The veil has come off. Their mask has fell off. And you're seeing them for who they are. And I feel like you already knew it. I feel like you didn't want it to be true. But it is. Now, this is what I wanted you to stick around for. In this time, in this chaotic time, I feel like someone very surprising is going to be your solace. You know, I mean, I feel like this is a past person, but I feel like it's a past person. You know, I feel like this is definitely someone you had a strong connection with. Now, this person may still be a friend to you, or they're coming in as a friend. But like I said, you're finding solace with this person. This is someone that's going to be there for you to lean on. They're going to be there for you to help you pick up the pieces. You know, I see this person, you having very, very open communication with this person. And surprisingly enough, I feel like this person has changed a lot. You know, like I said, I mean, first and foremost, they're showing up for you. They're putting in the work for you. You're not going to expect it because, like I said, I feel like there was a reason why it didn't work out with this person before. I feel like you always had this connection with them, though, even though time has passed, even though there's probably been a few people in between for some of you, or for some of you it wasn't. But I feel like there is some distance between you and this person. I feel like we're going to make up that distance really quickly here. You know, you're going to see a different side of this person in this moment. You know, them showing up for you shows you a different perspective on this person. You know, you're going to see the growth. Like I said with that death card, that huge transformation with this person. I feel like this is not the person you thought was going to show up for you, but they showed up for you, and they showed up for you big. And like I said, I mean, we have this, you know, being a friend first. Now, that's not what they want from you, but that's what you need from them, so that's what they'll be. You know, that's not what they want from you, though, Pisces. I feel like this person they know they messed up in the past. You know, they were a fool to let you go. And one of the biggest mistakes this person ever made was letting you go. That's the regret that they've been holding on to. And they've been waiting for an opportunity to get back into your life, to prove to you, to show you, and to be there for you. You know, to prove to you that they're not the person they were. I feel like they've grown a lot. I mean, this isn't just them trying to sell you some bullshit, because I don't feel like they're trying to sell you that bullshit. They're just being there for you. They're showing up for you. Something they didn't do before, or they didn't do it right. You know, I feel emotionally this person has grown a lot. And with that growth, they came back to you. Like I said, with that Three of Wands, they were waiting for an opportunity to get back into your life. You know, they were waiting for an opportunity to show up and to prove to you that they're not who they were, to prove to you that they're more than you thought they were. And I feel like their actions are proving that. You know, this is someone that's very protective of you. And even though, like I said, I feel like they're coming in being there for you. That's not what they want from you. They want to be with you. But right now, they know that you need that. And that just shows the growth in this person. You know, this person is here to pick up your spirits, to make you laugh. And I feel like this person does make you laugh. I feel like that's not something that... I feel like they always did. But I feel like what's coming with that... You know, yeah, there was... You know, this person can make you laugh before. But now it's making you laugh, keeping you from crying. And when you do cry, this is a shoulder you can cry on. They want to be all that for you. You know, with this person, I feel like you have a special bond. And I feel like... I mean, I could say I feel like a few more times, I guess. I apologize. Somebody told me they had a drinking game for shit. For me saying, I feel like... I wish I could change that. You had this special bond with this person. You thought they were the one. You know, you had this deep connection. And when I say this, Pisces, trust me when I say this, I feel like even you had no idea how deep this was going to go. But you're going to see it now. Like I said, this person's coming in. No games, no bullshit. They know exactly what they want with that two of Wands, with that Queen of Swords. They've been down the road without you. They've been down. They've been hurt. You know, and they miss you. Ultimately, this person's missed you. And like I said, they're coming in. They're not trying to take advantage of you right now. They're not trying to come in and get on your good graces to take advantage of you. They're coming in very genuine, very authentic energy. I mean, this person's been thinking about you. And to be honest with you, Pisces, I feel like you've been thinking about them. Almost feeling like they were the one that got away. Because that's exactly how they feel about you. But now they have a chance to make it right. And trust me when I say this, that, I mean, we have that establishment of trust. This person's emotionally mature. You know, this person, once they, you know, they're here for you to help you through. They're here for you to be there, to show up. Like I said, with that Eight of Pentacles, they're showing up for you. They're putting in the work. But when the time is right, this person will seize the moment. You know, once they feel like they've proven to you that they're not the same person. We all make stupid mistakes when we're young. We all do. I don't care who you are, you've made a stupid mistake. Theirs, unfortunately, was letting you go. But again, I don't feel... I know some people are going to not like me saying this, but I feel like sometimes we have to lose the most important thing to us. Some people have to lose the most important thing to them for them to grow up. I feel like this person's had a huge awakening. You know, I feel like they're more in touch with their emotions. And one thing's for sure, I don't feel like this person ever walked away from this connection. I feel like it's that deep. I don't feel like you ever really did. But sometimes we're faced with a decision that we have to make. You know, sometimes we're with someone that isn't doing us any good, you know, and we got to let it go. It doesn't mean it's the end of the road. It just means we're taking a detour. You know, we're getting back on track here, though, Pisces, is basically what I'm saying to you. You know, like I said, this person, they're here to protect you. They're here to comfort you. You know, some long hugs, long talks. But like I said, I mean, this person's here to move forward with you. You know, this is a very deep connection. I mean, I feel like, we have this twin flame soulmate type energy here. But sometimes we're with someone too early. You know, and I feel like that's why sometimes we get with people and we have this amazing connection, but it doesn't come to fruition. It's because it was not the right time. It doesn't mean it's the wrong person. You know, you can never really give up on true love. And I feel like this is what you have with this person. You know, I see a lot of happiness moving forward. You know, a lot of forward movement. You know, I feel like this person is loyal to you. They're showing it by just being there for you. You know, I mean, this person wants a future with you. And I feel like they bring in this very balanced energy. And like I said, with that the King of Wands, I mean, once the moment presents themselves, this person is going to take that next step with you. And they're going to make you a serious offer because they don't want to let you go again. They don't want to see you get hurt. I mean, I feel like you being hurt by this other person has really affected this person deeply. And it's very genuine, them showing up for you. You know, like I said, in the back of their mind, they want to be with you, but they're not going to take advantage of the situation. They're going to see you through it. And at the end of that, that's when, you know, I feel like this person is going to be quite honest with you and just tell you straight up. And I feel like it's going to surprise the shit out of you as much as this person showing up in the beginning. You know, you didn't expect this person to be the person that shows up for you. I feel like deep down, though, it's the one you wanted to show up for you. You know, when we're all in that dark place in life and we're feeling vulnerable and we're feeling hurt, you know, I feel like if you've already met the person you were meant to be with, that's the person you want to be there. Even if it didn't work out. You know, it's the first person you think of. It's like that game where people say, I'm going to say something, and you tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Well, this is the first person I feel like comes to your mind. And now they come to your side. I mean, with this person, we got some fire. You know, we got some Leo, we got some Sagittarius. We got some Aries as well with that Emperor. We got some Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. A lot of major arcana in this. I mean, that's telling me some huge changes coming. We also had some Gemini as well. Feeling some Aquarius too. I mean, the support this person is going to show you. I mean, like, that's the thing. They're really showing up. And like I said, they have something more that they want from you, but they're not going to take this moment to, you know. I mean, it's like, in life, sometimes we meet people and we have this unbelievable connection. And just because it doesn't pan out then doesn't mean it never will. You know, as long as we're still breathing, there's always a chance. And I'm not going to sit there and tell you to be hung up on it. You know, one of my friends always likes to use the phrase, date while you wait. It's so hot. So hot today. I'm just sweating doing this reading. And not just because of the reading. The journey of life, the journeys we go through in life are just, it's so crazy sometimes. I mean, just look at this reading. You have this one person that you want to trust in, but you find out you can't, even though you already kind of knew you couldn't. And the one person that shows up to save the day or save the moment is someone you never thought would. But they've grown a lot. That's one thing I can tell you for sure. Through their energy, I didn't see anything negative. There's no red flags. You know, nothing that tells me that you should be wary of this person. You know, quite the opposite. I'm seeing this as someone that's wholeheartedly showing up for you. They're here for you. You know, it's, you know, that's, I've told the story before about one of my friends, she's a Pisces, and I'm telling you, she's into women. So don't get it all mixed up. Strictly into women. I don't think she's even been with a man. But I absolutely love her energy. You know, she's always coming for free reading from me. And I love doing them for her because, I mean, she's just such a caring person. She shows up all the time, but she just loves, and I know she's going to watch this, so I know you're watching. But that's the thing. You know, sometimes we get lucky in life, and the person that we fall in love with is not only just a lover and a companion and a protector, but our best friends. You know, with her, her story is fairly similar to this read, and there's a reason I brought her up. Her and her girlfriend, this girl she was absolutely in love with, they were together for 8 years. But her girlfriend kind of likes men and women. Before she met my friend, she was with a guy, and she had a kid, and they were, you know, they broke up. He was kind of an ass. She got with my friend. They were together for 8 years. And now my friend's girlfriend, this is so... Okay, so my friend will call her... What's a good name? We'll call her Loretta. And her girlfriend will call her Tina. So Tina, her ex-boyfriend, the one she has a kid with, he was an addict. He got himself clean. So after 8 years with Loretta, she decided to go. You know, he'd been bugging her and, you know, wanting to make the family work. And so she went back to him thinking, you know, doing what's best. Within a few months, he was back doing what he was doing before. And she came back to Loretta and she said, listen, I'm so sorry what happened. You know, I want to make things right. She goes, I was just trying to do what I thought was best. You know, I was trying to keep my family together. And, you know, Loretta was there for her. She was there for her. She showed up for her. But she was really hurt because she got really close to their kid, to Tina's kid. And, you know, it was hard. But this is where the story is a little bit different. She showed up for her because she still loved her. But she told her straight out, she said, I can't be with you anymore. You know, I can't do that again. And so she was there for her. They're still good friends, but, you know, sometimes some things can't be forgiven. You know, they spent 8 years together. They lived together. You know, she grew very attached to Tina's son. And, you know, but here's where it's a little tricky. I don't think she's done with her. And I think if Tina sticks to, you know, to being there, showing up and putting in the work, I feel like Loretta will give her another chance. And sometimes we don't, you know, I know some people listening saying, like, why would you give another chance? Your heart wants what it wants, you know? And sometimes people don't deserve a second chance. It doesn't mean we're not going to give them one. You know, I feel like you put in enough work, you put in enough effort, you build, you know, up those bridges you burned. Anything's possible when it comes to love. And I've talked to Tina, and I know that she truly loves Loretta. I feel like they were going through some tough time. I think I didn't mention that. Tina and Loretta were going through a tough time with each other when this happened. So it's almost like, you know, I feel like Tina thought it was down between them anyway. But I'm not getting into all their personal business. But, you know, fake names aside, you know, I feel like real love stands tall over time. And just because it didn't work before doesn't mean it won't work. But it definitely is going to take some serious building some bridges. But anyway, the relevance to that story and the read I just did is, you know, she got hurt. Tina got hurt again, and Loretta was there for her. She showed up for her. And even though I know Loretta wants to be with her, and I know because she tells me, she keeps, you know, she's there for her. She's there for her, like, because I feel like when you really love someone, there's nothing you won't do for them. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I hope they work it out. I mean, I feel like Loretta was the happiest I've ever seen her when she was with Tina. You know, and I feel like the world, some shit got them twisted up. And that's when they started to fall apart. And I feel like when they were falling apart, Tina fell back into the old games with her ex. But anyway, this story went on longer than I meant it to. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.